Hi, I'm Jonathan M0JSX and this is the retevis HA1UV. We did a review of this along with everybody else on YouTube a few months ago. I'll link to my review just up there. But retevis have been in touch and they said, Jonathan, you know that handheld that we sent you, the one that is IP67 rated? Yeah, we want you to torture test it. Well, it's IP67 rating, which means that it's waterproof. And that's water. You can see where I'm going here, can't you? Okay, so I have unravelled my rope because that's how I'm going to pull it back in. And just to confirm, the radio is working. M0JSX testing.
Your audio is perfect. Here is your playback. M0JSX testing.
Happy days, just connected to my All-Star node at home, which is probably about half a mile that way. So I've untangled all of my rope and I've just retangled it, but never mind. I'm gonna have enough length here to chuck it in. And can I just say that this feels really rather wrong to be throwing this in the river, but all in the name of science. So can I say there is also a little bit of a slope here, so sorry retevis, the radio might end up being scratched on the way back up, but well, I suppose here goes nothing. Ready, steady. That was a nice plonk sound, that. Also, the radio definitely doesn't float. Just FYI, everybody. I mean, it's obviously now wet. Still switched on. Let's just see if it still works. M0JSX testing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Your audio is very low. Here is your playback.
Well, that's not surprising. It's probably full of water. But once it dries out, that would work. What we're going to do now, because I don't really want to have river water on the radio for the rest of its life, we're going to go home and we're going to soak it in a bucket of clean water. But if you drop it in the river, it's going to continue working. So I know the radio survived its quick dip in the Thames, but what I'm going to do now is attempt to sort of clean off some of the river water. So I've got the radio, I've also got my bucket of vaguely clean water, and just going to submerge it in there like that, and I'm going to leave it now for, I don't know, a couple of hours probably. The radio has been submerged in water now for nearly 2 hours, about an hour and a half, and what I can see, let me show you what I can see. The radio is still on. I think this might count as a pass for the HA1UV. I'm gonna shake off some of the excess water and let's give it a test. This is M0JSX testing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your audio is very low. Here is your playback.
Okay. So the microphone is completely non-functional at the moment, though I suspect that as it dries, that will be a lot better. But do you know what? I'm going to give it a pass. If your radio happens to drop in the river, or you happen to submerge it in a bucket of water for some reason, it will probably work just fine. Thanks very much to retevis for sending me the radio for review. There's a link if you want to grab yours down in the description below. If you've liked this video, there's a button specifically for that. If you haven't, there's another one that seems to work just fine too. And if you haven't already done so, please do click on that subscribe button and also click that notification bell and you'll be told whenever I upload a new video. There's another video coming up over here that the algorithm thinks that you'll like next. Until next time, 73, bye bye.